What if I told you that time doesn't flow the same way for your dog, your cat, or even a hummingbird as it does for you? Yes, the seconds ticking on your clock might feel like an eternity for some creatures, while others live life in fast forward. Time itself is relative, and today we're going to unravel one of the most fascinating mysteries of nature: how animals experience time. Prepare to have your perspective transformed. Imagine this. You've just left your home, and your dog is left behind, staring at the door. For you, a quick trip to the grocery store might take 30 minutes, but for your dog, it could feel like a day. How is this possible? Scientists suggest that dogs have a unique perception of time that's intertwined with their extraordinary sense of smell. A study published in Frontiers in Neuroscience revealed that dogs can literally smell time. As scents in the environment dissipate and change, dogs can estimate the passage of time based on these shifts. To your dog, the fading scent of your presence is a clock they're waiting on with bated breath. But let's zoom out. What about smaller creatures like flies or hummingbirds? Here's where it gets even more fascinating. Scientists have discovered that the metabolic and neurological rates of animals significantly influence how they perceive time. Animals with faster metabolisms tend to experience time at a slower pace. To a fly, the movement of your hand swiping at it might feel like a lumbering slow-motion attack. A study in animal behavior demonstrated that these creatures process visual information at a much higher resolution than humans. A fly's eyes can detect changes 4 times faster than ours, which is why they're so hard to catch. Let's consider the hummingbird, whose heart beats an astonishing 1,260 times per minute. For them, a single second may feel like an eternity of experiences. This rapid perception allows them to maneuver with precision mid-flight, sipping nectar from flowers in a blur of movement that appears almost supernatural to us. Yet for a creature like an elephant, with its slow metabolic rate, time feels stretched. This may be why elephants are so deliberate in their actions. They live in what seems like a slower reality, but their exceptional memory, aptly called elephantine memory, allows them to carry decades of experiences with them. It's been observed that elephants can recall locations of water sources from decades earlier, even across vast savannas. Isn't it incredible how differently time flows for every living being? Now let's bring it back to our beloved pets. Dogs are often called man's best friend, but their relationship with time is even more profound. Did you know that dogs left alone for just 30 minutes show less excitement upon their owner's return than those left alone for 2 hours? This was revealed in a groundbreaking study conducted by Eötvös Loránd University in Hungary. The study showed that dogs' behavior changes based on the length of their owner's absence, suggesting an acute awareness of time intervals. Yet their sense of time isn't like ours. They don't count minutes or hours. They feel it. But why stop at dogs? Crows and ravens, members of the corvid family, add an entirely new layer of intrigue. In an experiment, crows were given tools to retrieve food. Not only did they use the tools immediately, but they also stored them for later use, showing an ability to plan for the future. This cognitive foresight suggests that some animals can break free from the constraints of the present moment and envision what's to come. Isn't it fascinating to think that a bird, often underestimated, could rival human planning capabilities in certain contexts? Then there are cats, whose sense of time is largely dictated by their internal biological clocks. These clocks, or circadian rhythms, are influenced by light cycles and environmental cues. Ever noticed your cat's bursts of energy or zoomies happening at the same time each day? They're responding to an ingrained schedule that's far more precise than we might think. Researchers from PLOS ONE found that cats' internal clocks are so reliable that they can anticipate feeding times and even adjust their behaviors to match human schedules. But let's delve even deeper. Have you ever wondered if animals feel boredom the way we do? Studies have shown that animals in captivity, like zoo animals, often experience a distortion of time. With fewer stimuli, time may drag endlessly for them, leading to stress and repetitive behaviors. This phenomenon is particularly evident in animals like polar bears and great apes, whose intelligence requires constant mental stimulation. Dr. Stephen Lee from the University of Exeter has argued that these animals' sense of time may become warped due to the monotony of their environment. On the flip side, consider the incredible time perception of migratory birds. These creatures can traverse thousands of miles with impeccable timing, often arriving at the same location year after year. How do they do it? It's believed that they use the Earth's magnetic field and celestial cues, combined with an internal clock that allows them to measure time across vast distances. The Arctic tern, for example, travels over 44,000 miles annually, timing its journey to coincide with seasonal changes and food availability. Their journey isn't just physical, it's a testament to their mastery over time and space. Meanwhile, humans have only recently begun to grasp the complexities of time perception in animals. Scientists are now studying how flicker fusion rates, the speed at which an animal's brain processes visual information, differ between species. For example, dogs process visual frames at about 80 frames per second, compared to the human average of 60. This means they can perceive subtle movements that we might completely miss. It's no wonder they excel at activities like catching frisbees or tracking prey. And what about marine life? Whales and dolphins with their complex social structures seem to have a unique relationship with time. Dolphins, for instance, can remember the distinct whistles of other dolphins for over 20 years. This ability, combined with their intricate echolocation skills, suggests that their perception of time is intertwined with sound. A dolphin's whistle can travel for miles underwater, effectively compressing time and space in their communication. Now let's take a moment to reflect. Isn't it humbling to realize that while we measure time with clocks and calendars, animals experience it through heartbeats, light, sound, and scent? Time is not a universal constant. It's a deeply personal journey shaped by biology and environment. If you're as fascinated by this as I am, hit that like button to let us know. And while you're at it, consider how your pet might be perceiving time right now. Are they patiently waiting for your return? Or are they lost in the moment, savoring each passing second in a way we can only imagine, but that we're not done yet? Did you know that some scientists believe animals can even sense time distortions caused by extreme events? Dogs, for example, have been observed to react seconds before earthquakes occur. Researchers believe this heightened sensitivity to subtle environmental changes, vibrations, shifts in air pressure might give them an intuitive sense of impending events. It's almost as if they're attuned to a different layer of reality. And what about hibernating animals? Bears, bats, and certain species of frogs essentially pause their perception of time during hibernation. Their metabolic rates drop to near zero, and their bodies enter a state of suspended animation. For them, an entire winter might pass in what feels like the blink of an eye. This biological mastery over time offers profound insights into survival and adaptation. But wait, there's more. Did you know that the European starling, a common bird, can not only mimic human speech but also anticipate rhythmic patterns in music? This ability hints at a sophisticated understanding of temporal sequences, or that ants, despite their tiny size, use internal clocks to coordinate complex activities like foraging and defense. Their sense of time is crucial to their survival. As we conclude this journey, consider how interconnected we all are in our experience of time. Your dog waiting at the door, a hummingbird flitting from flower to flower, an elephant recalling a decades-old watering hole. Each of these moments is a thread in the intricate tapestry of life. Share this video with someone who loves animals and wants to understand them on a deeper level. Don't forget to subscribe to Universal Insights for more explorations into the mysteries of life and the universe. And in the comments, tell us, how do you think your pet experiences time? We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, keep exploring, keep wondering, and remember, time is a gift we all experience differently, yet share universally.